Welcome to the Porch Live Indianapolis. If we have not met yet, my name is Kylie Higgins and I have the pleasure of serving on our leadership team. I went to college for ministry and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with ministry. I just knew that it was something that the Lord had called me into. I knew that it was something that I was passionate about. I knew when I left my college experience that I wanted full-time or just real ministry experience, but I also didn't feel like I was done with my education. And that's when I met Northview Church, and they shared with me that they were introducing this new program, which was the Taylor MAM program, where I was able to get both ministry experience and ministry work, but I was also able to pursue my degree at the same time.
One of the distinctives of our program is trying to recover from a weakness in the current educational model in the US, where you unplug from your situation and then you go study, incur debt, and then later, sometime years later, you go back and try to plug back in and apply it all at once. You need to be able to be trying ministry out and doing it on a weekly basis. Our program is designed so that you can do ministry and study ministry and put those two things together at the same time.
The things you're learning in class immediately can be applied to the things that you're doing in your ministry, and the things that you're doing in ministry are immediately benefiting the things that you're doing in class. And I feel like that's a benefit that doesn't happen in many circles, and so that was one of the things that I feel like was a huge determining factor of why I love the program, why I'd stayed through it to the end, why I'm an advocate for it now.
At first I thought I might be overwhelmed coming into the Taylor program about balancing my work, my family, and now school. I haven't been to school in 25 years. How am I going to get back into the routine of school, right? So the way Taylor set up this program, it really made it manageable.
You can start the program in any 8-week course and finish it exactly 2 years later from the time that you started. You'll only have one course at a time, so you can focus in on that one area of study and also do the rest of your life in ministry together.
Having a class once a week and then having that entire week to study and prepare for the next class really fit well into my schedule. I would say the way that they set up the classes and the class schedule was key to me being successful in the program.
You don't have to have the title leader in order to lead.
Our professors really make a difference because they've all had full-time, extensive ministry experience. So we're not just highly accredited academic teachers, but we're also fully invested in doing ministry on a weekly basis. All of your professors will be engaged in both your life and in ministry and their academic discipline. So you're going to be learning from the best, both academically and practically speaking.
In one of my papers, I could write about, I had a hard conversation with a parent this week, and this parent did not agree with the way that I was doing this thing in the classroom with their child, and I would write about that in my papers, and rather than just receiving a note on the side of my paper that was like, man, that sounds like a hard week from one of my professors, it would be, I understand exactly where you're coming from. I experienced this in ministry, and this is what I did, and this is the experience that I had with it. It's not just, you know, I'm a professor, I'm here to teach you, but it's, I understand that there's another part of your life that's complementing this program, and I care about that side of you too, not just who you are in the classroom.
The professors got to know me personally. They got to know my kids' names. They would pray with me if I had problems. They would help develop me spiritually. They care about my emotional health during the program. And so outside of the education, you got this whole spiritual health and formation along with it with these group of individuals. They were just phenomenal.
As a professor of the MAM program, my interaction with the students has been really good. Students are very engaged. They're very serious about the subject matter. They're continuing their education in this program, so they're very locked in, and it's been a great blessing to be able to teach, to be in the classroom with them, and to help them navigate their own development, but then also, as they finish their coursework in the program, find employment in whatever area their calling is directing them towards, whether it's in a church or a Christian ministry of some kind or into the marketplace.
Our students in the MAM program are highly sought after, which is why we have a 100% placement rate into full-time ministry right now. We've got hundreds of organizations, camps, and churches seeking out our specific graduates. And our graduates go out everywhere in the world and do all kinds of ministry.
I feel like what Taylor does beyond other Christian liberal arts schools is they provide a spiritual maturity within their students. And so what I experience when I hire a Taylor student typically is they're more prepared, more ready to handle the relational side, the emotional health side of ministry, and not just the head space, the head knowledge side.
With this master's in ministry, not only did it benefit me from just additional knowledge I needed to do ministry really well, but because of that, being able to do ministry better, others get the benefit from this degree. People who are just hurting and far from God and need to hear the words of Jesus can hear that maybe more effectively because of what I've been taught at Taylor.
We're not just interested in helping students get a degree or a certificate. We're actually partnering with ministries that are significantly equipping people for ministry and also investing in their communities. So our great hope is that we can continue to expand our network of partnerships. And if you have people that you'd like to see get credentialing and more training in ministry, or if you'd like to attract students who are interested in credentialing and training, we can put all of us together and make that happen inside your organization.